Audio included.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to RSF1's Tier 2 division.
Oh!
We're here for round number...
Someone's around.
Ow!
Cornish.
Freaking shouting in my ear.
Sorry. It's my new headset. Yeah. 5-second grid penalty for Cornish with CW. What happened there?
That's a good start. First of all, you shouted in my ear.
Sorry.
I'm half deaf now. And...
Sorry, Stream.
What about two others retiring? You talked to my intro as well. I know something happened, but Jesus. Here we are.
Carry on.
The action has started already. We're here for round number 13 of the season. It's the Juts GP around Netherlands. A track that we never went to last season, because this is one of the tracks that unfortunately got removed with the random draw, along with Monza that we go to next week, and Monaco, which we've already done and dealt with, thank God. I'm RSF1 Hunt, and I am joined by my compatriot for the last few weeks, and hopefully from now to the end of the season, Mr. Pazuzu, also known as Millsy.
Hello, everyone.
And if you cannot tell, he has a new headset, so his dulcet tones of wherever you are? Where are you from?
Birmingham.
Okay, so his dulcet tones from Birmingham are going to be loud and clear, unfortunately.
Just to keep it updated, so yeah, Cornish spun out. And then somehow he had a collision with CW and has picked up a 5-place grid penalty. We've also got Mr. Hobo. He's terminally damaged, and Sliver in me with terminal damage. So not going very, very well so far. But hey, still got time to turn it around.
Does also mean because we have started with 16, all the rest should go through. I mean, they don't repeat the process of crashing. But this is a very, very tricky track here, Millsy, isn't it? For multiple reasons, I have not practiced this track. For those breaking news, I'm no longer racing. I'm just commentating from now to the end of the season, etc., etc. But we won't go into that because obviously we're focusing on here. But this is a very tricky track. It's kind of like Monaco, really, in a way, Millsy, isn't it? Because there's not much room to overtake. Qualifying is almost essential, and it's very dangerous, as we've already seen.
I mean, I tried a bit of practice earlier, and I'm just going to say, I think this track is a lot harder than Monaco, because it just felt like I was driving on ice. I really need to change my setup. I don't even know how I'd raced around here wherever I did last on that setup. It's awful.
The thing I noticed immediately with this track, you know the banked corner on the last turn, as Legends has gone top of a 10.7, it feels a lot more dangerous on this game. I mean, last game it was a bit bumpy, but you could sort of take a line and you'd be fine. This, you've got to be...
Talk at the devil. Look at the corner. Unfortunately, Oz has spun on the penultimate corner, not on the last corner, and he is really struggling to get around, turn it around with no nose, but he does.
There we go. Yeah, he's all right. Yeah, the last turn, it's...
Oh, Jesus.
Interesting now.
He almost hits Venom.
As right aboard a tornado, we can show you what we mean here. So you've got to keep the steering wheel as straight as possible. Of course, wheel users, no
Easy.
problem. Pad users, I'm a pad user, and I have skittish steering. It's ridiculous. So
your steering is beyond skittish.
Yeah, but it's been skittish since 2012,
I know,
so I can't change.
You've just created your own type of driving style. It's fine.
Yeah. Right, so Mr. May. So, you guys just need to set a lap. That's all you need to do. Just don't do anything else. Doesn't have to be quick, but I want to be quick, say these drivers.
They've got a statement to say.
Cornish on the 25.5. That's a statement, isn't it?
Well, he needs to, really, with a 5-place grip penalty as well. But he is free.
Yep. Not a good start to his session. But last week, Mr. Millsy, if you remember, do you remember last week? Is your memory good still?
No, not really.
Okay, fair enough. You remember anything at all? Do you remember who won?
Oh my, weren't Cornish. No,
Cornish was the week before.
I can't remember, if I'm being honest.
Legends just ahead of Hudson.
That's it.
Yeah, because Legends was going really, really long on his tyres, and Hudson, speaking of the devil, Hudson retiring, got within, I think it was 2/10 of him in the end, across the line. One more lap, he would have had him. And Hudson is still.
It. Yeah, he was out on real
Hudson's...
long old tyres, wasn't he?
Yes. Hudson's still searching for his first win of the season, whereas Legends picked up his third.
Tornadoes around at turn 1.
Didn't crash though.
Any damage? Yes, there's damage. Quirk is out on track, should I say?
Yeah.
Just setting her up.
Horizon invalidating around the last couple of corners there, which is a weird one.
Pigeon's out on an out lap. The Kehan, for some reason he's back out.
No need to settle out. They still all do.
The Kehan set up 11.5.
No, he hasn't on my screen.
Really? On my screen, he's done a 1 minute 11.576.
Okay.
I've just tried.
It's come up blank for me.
I've just tried to figure out here. Right, the Keanu. Is he supposed to be like the Keanu Reeves or something? Is that like a little bit of a pun, maybe, or a bit of play on words? Trying to figure out what Keanu means.
Not sure. Really not sure, to be honest. We do have a new driver among our ranks. Expose Venom. With a Z, a capital Z, capital X, and a capital V, because people do that. He is joined, and he's straight on the pace. 4/10 off the top at the moment. Is pretty impressive. Keep his fourth reserve in this tier, but he's having his first race. First impressions are everything, Millsy, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Don't do anything stupid. Reading up would be stupid before the lobby host.
If I'm being honest, I'm expecting it. You know what new people are like, mate.
Yeah.
I hope not.
Yeah, so last week, Mr. Legends picked up his third win of the season and took the championship lead for the first time this season, taking it off the clutches of Sturridge. Sturridge tonight, Millsy, needs a fight back, because last week got caught up in an incident with this guy, Mr. Pigeon, in the chicane, if you remember that. Still picked up points, albeit 2 points. But yeah, he's his record the last 4 races, Millsy, is 2 DNFs, a 7th and a 9th. Whereas Legends has had a 3rd and a 1st in that time. He needs a fight back tonight.
Definitely. Yeah, that's a bit up and down, but we have those seasons and we have those periods. Sometimes all it takes is one good result to get your confidence back. So yeah, right now we've got Pigeon going around. He's on the lap with Horizon out on another out lap, right behind Pigeon.
Just going to bring up the standings briefly. Start off with the constructors, actually, because Williams' lead in the constructors got massively cut thanks to the big haul of points that Mercedes got, a 1st and a 3rd. They still lead, but they're on 201 points. Mercedes are second, 189, 12 points back, so they can take the lead off Williams, which again will be the first time this season if they do so. 3rd is Aston Martin, 156, just ahead of AlphaTauri, 153. Just ahead of Alfa Romeo, 146, Haas 129 and Ferrari 121. So 80 points between the top 7 teams, all very, very close. Then a bit of a gap to McLaren's on 60 points, and then Alpine 33 and Red Bull 31. Any team can still win, Millsy, which is always good for us, because we want both championships to go as far as they can. Again, Williams need to stop Mercedes a little bit.
Yes.
A phrase you wouldn't get in real life, I don't think.
Definitely not. But they're doing a lot better than they have been.
Yes. Driver standings, I'm going to rush quickly through these because Q2 is going to be a little bit more serious, obviously. But Legends is now the championship leader, as I mentioned, 131 points. So it's got a bit of a gap now, interestingly. And Pigeon is actually moved up into second on 117. Sturridge, not only has he lost the championship lead, he's gone to 113 points. And how many is that? That's 19. My maths are terrible. No, they're not. The 18. I think. 18 points back. You've also got Hudson still in there on 109, so his consistency, he may not be winning, but his consistency is going well. 109 points. Grunty still in there on 94, with Quirky Turtle on 83. Bit of a gap to Cornish on 50. And then it's Tornado on 37, Matty 36, Cornet Star 33, CW on 29, Hobnomovich 28, Horizon 20, Sliver 18, Evo 15, Eyes the Best still on 10. That's another thing, by the way. I'm not doing a commentator's curse again on Eyes the Best, because I feel awful about it from last week.
You are renowned for doing it.
On for doubling his points tally, he was right behind Hudson, I think, and I said as long as he gets past Overoo safely, he can have a run on him.
Oh yeah, I remember. And then
Seconds later, yeah.
I remember
Seconds
that.
later, he lost it.
I was on board with it.
Gutting as well. Tribal on 2 points. Soft Dago, who is not here today, on 1 point. IY Biscuit on 0, and Keehan yet to score because his first race was last week. There we go.
See, it sucks really because I know that Eyes the Best has way more pace and way better consistency. Sorry, than that. I don't know. Maybe it's just an off season for him. Like I said, we all have them. And it's nice to see that everyone has gone into the pits and retired. Nobody's retired on the track, so well done.
Yeah.
Chin chin.
And one good thing for once. Alrighty, so there we go. Legends top just ahead of Hudson. They're renewing their battle again, but 2/10 covering the top 5 is very close. Expect it to be close here. I have gaps where the tyres should be on Grunty and CW, so that's good.
Has everyone got a lap time?
30.
Because they do for me.
Yeah, now they do.
Okay.
It also says that Cornish is out.
What?
It says Cornish is out of mine. You know, it's that blanked out thing. But then it says it for... Oh, is it actually done? Has it actually done that? Because the Cornish's lap was so slow, it knocked him out.
I think I might have done, because he didn't set a fast lap, did
he?
He didn't set a fast lap, did he? No. Oh no! Oh no! There's only 13
I shouldn't laugh.
as well.
I shouldn't laugh.
So he's starting last because of that 5-place group penalty.
By the way, he's always already raging in the comms chat because he said, "How did he get a 5-place grid penalty for that collision?"
Oh, we didn't catch it.
Oh, he's going to be even more now.
Well, I was on Cornish, but for some reason the camera angle was below the hill, and he was on top of the hill, so I couldn't see him.
I see.
Codemasters give me great angles.
Right. You two, we begin.
So we got Legends out in Keyhan, Pidgey Munch.
Right, strategy.
And CW.
Again, I've absolutely no idea about strategy. Mills, you're going to have to help me with this one.
I think it's soft, medium, soft. If you got the balls to take the tyres that long.
You can do...
You can do soft, hard, medium, hard.
Or 2-stop.
Yeah.
You can do aggressive 2-stop. You could do like medium, soft, or something like that.
I mean, you could do, obviously, but I just think you'd lose out too much time. Unfortunately, I hate the way the games have been the last God knows how many years, where the 1-stop is faster than the 2-stop. I think there's only one track, maybe 2, that you could do a 2-stop. Like Mexico and one more.
Yeah. Right, so let's see what happens as Keyhand is going to be the first to set a lap here. It heads down into turn 1, which is basically really the only overtaking opportunity you can have with the DRS. Through next couple of corners and then straight into the carousel-like loop. Let me get that. You've got to fling back out on the other side and go through this roller coaster type corners through the middle sector. Well, that's actually the end of the first sector. Down a couple of gears with the fast right-hander. And then again, this is all of this track is just you need to have absolute confidence in your car. It needs to be planted to the track.
I think the second sector's all about riffing as well.
The key hands missed a couple of apexes in that middle sector, which is all the key as well. Over the chicane, not bumping over too much. Be careful on the exit. All about good traction as well. You'll be very confident in your accelerating pedal. Don't go too wide on that curve because that will invalidate and spit your car off. But there's time in it for Keehan. This is not going to be... No, it's into the 11s already. And I think Mercedes of...
Okay, nice and smart.
Legends did actually slow down.
Pigeon slow down as well.
Yeah, they don't want to go through on softs.
No. Which says to me that there's no rain.
No, because otherwise they'll all come out on softs and go for it. Which is also a shame.
Yeah.
Was that CW you just saw? Just came off of him.
Just clip the inside of turn 1. You know, we all know what happens to you there. He was quick to correct it there.
Yeah, turn 1 in this race on the first lap, Millsy, is going to be interesting. You don't have a lot of room to manoeuvre.
It always is here. I think we've only raced around here once, haven't we? No.
Yeah. Yeah, it's once. It's once because came on. This is the first time it's been on the game.
No, because we raced around here in season 3.
Oh, tornado! Oh, how is he still alive?
Oh,
Oh, was that? Yeah, turn 7. Very easy to go off. He went into the wall. No front wing. He is very, very fortunate he's still moving. Out of the wall. Sometimes you think... Sometimes you see a crash and you... Yeah, sometimes you see a crash and you think, oh, he'll be fine, and then they go out, and then that one, I was certain he was going to retire, and no. Robust Mercedes.
The consistency on the damage model on this game is a bit crazy. Unless it's all about the angle. Because I mean... If I'm going to crash, I try to hit the wall dead on.
I mean, that's to be honest, you don't want to crash into the wall at all.
Well,
I get your point.
Did you watch the Australian Grand Prix?
I've seen the highlights because I have a life and I'm not getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning to watch it.
What do you think of the track? It's going to be very interesting on the next game.
I'm interested in it. I think the jury is still out on whether the new cars are better for racing. I still think we need to go to, because Australia's been like a... Oh, Matty, that was close. Australia's been like a meh, had a semi-decent track to race at in the past. I think you'd agree.
Yeah.
Like, decent overtaking there, good racing. We really need to go to a track which doesn't have good overtaking, like, say, Imola, for example, which they're coming next week, I think? No, not next week, it's the next race. If it's a good race there, it's worked, in my eyes. Because you can't count Bahrain, because Bahrain is always been a good overtaking race. Jeddah as well, although that was better, I guess. In Australia, again, not the best, like, racing race, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
That you ever see. I guess the problem is, the Ferraris and the Red Bulls, clearly, are the best cars at the moment, and the others are struggling to keep up.
Well, Red Bulls, I mean, yeah, when they're not breaking down.
Yeah. Ferrari look inspired, and to be honest, I'm not a Ferrari fan, but I'm just happy for them.
I think Leclerc's going to win the championship. I mean, Ferrari just looks good everywhere. Any temperature,
Yeah.
any corner, any track, they're good. Red Bull are fast in a straight line and are very unreliable. Mercedes
Yeah,
are
they're fast when they
slow.
want to be.
Mercedes are slow but very reliable.
Mm.
So it's a very topsy-turvy season, and I think it was always going to be.
Meanwhile, as we head through Q2 at the moment, we've got a Ferrari 1-2, funnily enough. 11 zeros from Venom and Keehan. Keehan, though, has done 3 laps in his softs, which is an interesting call to do. And then you've got Grunty, who's top on the mediums at the moment, the Aston. One word on Aston in the real life. My god, that car
Terrible.
is horrible. They've swapped with Haas. Haas are where Aston used to be. And Aston, that's the worst car on the grid.
Yeah, it is. You would never have thought to say that.
No. Feel sorry for Vettel.
Grunty's on another lap.
Feel sorry for Vettel. Missed the first couple of races due to COVID. Came back in and was like, oh my god, what is this? Hulkenberg never should have left. Meanwhile, Tornado on the medium tyres. 6 minutes 50 to go. We've still got Tornado, Storage, Horizon, ISMS and Quirky. Yet to set a lap, but a few of them are on laps at the moment, including Tornado as he heads through to the chicane. Very intricate chicane, very bumpy on the entrance, as you can see. It's over the curves a little bit, but it's alright. Again, it's obvious, but you can see the noticeable difference between the softs and the mediums.
Yes.
Smooth as he does it through the banked corner. Needs to be in the low 11s, I would have said. And that's 11.2. Very nice from Tornado. Mediums aren't that too much difference pace-wise, are they? It's about 3 or 4 tenths.
Not pace-wise, no, but yeah. It's not too much of a difference. But I think a load of these, like CW Legends and Pigeons, they all let off. Eyes are best disqualified.
What?
He facing the wrong way
He was
at the
recovering.
penultimate corner again. Oh, shit!
Hmm?
Yeah, the AI car almost took Pigeon out coming out around the last corner.
Meanwhile, Sturridge has just topped the session on medium tyres, a 110.9. What a flyer from Sturridge. He is back with a vengeance at this track. Can Legends repel him? Oh, yes, he can. Beat him by a couple of attempts.
Is this F2? I thought. I mean, yeah, this is F2, isn't it?
Is this match the time he did on soft tyres in Q1? Okay.
Wow.
This is what happens when you get 2 drivers pushing each other for the championship.
Yeah.
They just push each other to new levels. This is a very quiet chat, by the way. There's 15 viewers at the moment, which is a little bit lower than usual, but I've not seen any comments. Say hi. We don't bite. Actually, I don't know about Mills here.
Unless
He bites
you ask.
sometimes. Yeah. Say hi or something. Or anything. Tell us to go away. Just give us something, please. Unless my chat ain't working. I don't know.
CW going for a run on the mediums.
Just watching Hudson at the moment, is flicking his car around through the middle sector very aggressively. Apple middle sector though, half a second up on his PB, but he did slow down towards the line. If he can join Legends as Sturridge, this could be an interesting final part to quali.
Here comes Hudson.
Round the bank turn.
Hugging right side. Goes second.
Oh, he splits them. Ow. You have competition.
I think Grunty's coming in. Yeah, definitely.
Pigeon's a couple
CW
of attempts up as well.
still on his out lap. Pigeon on a flying lap.
Does it still say CW on softs for you or mediums?
CW, he's out on softs, yeah. I thought he was out on mediums.
Oh, Pigeon. Uh-oh. A
Oh,
little wobble onto the curb for Pigeon, and he's in a bit of bother. I think 3 minutes to go. Is he going to be able to get back out again? Possibly. Teammate misses out by a couple of hundredths into the top 10.
well, who else is out then? Hudson's on an in lap.
Horizon's just gone by the first sector. You must match his first sector, though. Oh, apparently my chat isn't working.
Your chat.
Why?
Let me have a look at my chat. It says it's 13. I got a
That
chat.
weren't working for me. Oh, there it is. Hi. If you've been saying hi, I'm sorry. I thought you were ignoring us. Horizon. Oh, he's back in. Okay. Matty improves to sneak into the top 10, straight ahead of Hudson, going to P9. Leaves CW. Pigeon gonna make it. Yeah, Pigeon's gonna make it round in time. But interestingly, Millsy, he's going on to the softs. Oh, CW.
Oof. Quirkatil retires in 8th. Okay, he obviously wants to go through.
I love the vote on the chat at the moment. Who will finish higher this season, Hamilton or Russell? Oh, I'm voting for.
I know who I'm voting for.
Oh, let me guess. Christ. Well, funny enough, who's higher in the point standings at the moment, Mr. Hamilton lover?
Russell. But
Yeah.
even more important, Hamilton's ahead of Max Verstappen.
Well, yeah, it's not Max's fault. It's a stupid car.
It doesn't matter. Mercedes are ahead of Red Bull as well.
Yeah, again, stupid car. Oh, whoa! Big spin for Horizon. Keeps out the wall. Ah.
You're as only good as your team.
Yeah, good point. Right, so Horizon's now in a bit of bother because he's had a massive spin on his outlap. That was his outlap. Okay.
CW's 5 laps on these softs.
I don't know what he's doing, to be honest. So Pigeon, one would assume Pigeon will go through on this. So Horizon is going to be out, I reckon.
Have a look.
Be amazed if
He's up
CW
half
can
a
actually
second.
improve on his.
So he's down to
easy, he's on
11-1.
softs. Should easily be mid-10s, you would say. Even in Palastude, I believe it's Eagle. Invade Matt as well. Cornish bottled in Q1. No, he got hit. And then didn't set a fast enough time, so he's out.
There we go.
An 8th from Pigeon. That says a lot about the guys on mediums, because Pigeon is no slouch, Millsy.
I don't think he was
he's only done the
pushing
10-8.
though.
He just wanted to go for it.
Yeah, I mean, he knew that there was like nearly everyone in front of him on mediums. So it wasn't going to take much
CW's making
to beat
time. CW did it.
He started
did it
the
on
race
6
on
lap
6
softs.
lap old softs.
What?
4. What's this?
Did he?
I span on my... Oh, I was on the gravel track. Oh, so Cornish and CW did the exact same thing, and CW slid into Cornish in the gravel trap, and it gave Cornish a 5-bid penalty.
And then you didn't set a fast enough lap,
And
so it
two
didn't put you
people
through
had
the
already
Q2.
DNF'd at that point, so I just set a lap with the damaged wing, not realising that one of the guys who DNF'd actually set a lap. Oh, okay.
Okay. Also, Horizon. Game is so bad. Well, I don't.
Holy shit! Someone
Oh,
spent 1,000
yeah, I saw
points.
that.
1,000
I
isn't
don't
a
want to
lot.
be.
I've got about 150,000.
I've got 18,000.
I got
Yeah, I got
150,000.
18,000.
How many do I actually have? Let's have a little look.
Yeah, I don't want to be that guy, Horizon. I also don't want to sound too brutal here, but did the game turn your car? Did the game turn your car for you? Because, look, to me, you hit the curb and spun. I don't think that the game fault. Was that too harsh? Was it just... I'm expecting you to respond, Millsy, and say, no, you
Oh, sorry, I thought that was a question directed
weren't
at
listening at all.
Cornish. No.
Hmm?
No, I weren't listening to
No,
question
no,
at all.
Horizon was saying... No, Horizon was saying this game is bad, and like...
I'd say, personally, in my own opinion, I don't think the game's too bad. I think it's more drivers, individual drivers. I'm not saying individual drivers are bad. I'm just saying that some drivers like to use the game as an excuse for their own faults.
Yeah.
And it's easily done because the game can't argue back with you.
Best game that Codemasters have made so far?
Up there.
Best game in 5 years. Oh, now we're doing it. see, in my mind, the best game other than this was 2013. For me, personally.
Yeah, that was when I first started playing F1 games.
Yeah.
That was when we had curves
Right,
every
anyway.
lap.
Yeah, Q3. Oh, I want Kurz back.
Actually,
got
yes,
DRS,
Cornish.
but
I
want
spent
Kurz.
100k points, and I got VIP for how long? I just couldn't even show my VIP off because I'm a bloody admin. That was a waste of 100k points. Don't be fooled into it, people. Don't spend your 100k. Wait for
know.
videos. What's this? Who?
1.25k goes to Pazuzu and 3 others. I mean, again, Millsy, we need to avert our attention back to Div 2 here.
True.
Qualifying is going on. It's Q3. On board with Hudson at the moment, who looks to have a very good lap going here at the moment. Up into the final couple of corners. Oh! I lost time a little bit there. We're talking half a tenth, but it could be half a tenth by the end of it. He needs to be into the 10s. Oh, a 10.5.
CW 11.6. Legends with a 10.3. Getting it out and slapping it about.
Alright. Can anybody beat that? Pigeon is going to be next, I think. Because Square Kick's on an outlet, so Pigeon's just coming around the bank turn now.
15k! I was robbed.
Yeah. And 0.6 behind Hudson as well. Here comes Tornado and the other Mercedes, who has found quite a bit of pace and confidence lately.
Oh,
Goes up to 4th.
CW.
Grunty to 5th. And then you got Sturridge, who has been very close to Legends so far. This qualifying session, can he get back to him?
3rd.
Oh!
3 tenths off. Well, less than 3 tenths, but we'll say 3 tenths.
Top 4. Top 4 are the top 4 in the championship at the moment. Not in the same order, but top 4 pushing each other. Legends with a couple of tenths gap.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got a vote on this one. New poll: how will Cornish do from the back of the grid?
You need to have multitude of options though. You can't have
Yeah,
just
we
two.
have got multiple. Top 5, top 10.
Wait, we do.
Finish out the points. DNF with 10.
Oh God.
DNF on the first lap. Well, I'm putting DNF on the
See,
first
there's
lap.
a problem with those votes though. There's a problem with those votes though. you win if like you win because the most people that vote on it. I feel like you should win if like the thing happens.
I'm only saying that, Cornish, because you're in the jungle. You're in the danger zone.
DNF on the first lap.
Yeah.
There you go. There's my vote.
Same here.
Sorry, Cornish. But
Renowned a frontline speed. Wow. You want to take that one away there, Brundle?
nah,
Because I ain't making myself look
Not
like a
my
mug
thing.
and a fool.
not my thing. I'm a boring, passive commentator. All right, and I've been told that I'm a damp squib. I'm not bringing in front. Whoa, who is off way up there? Pigeon, what are you doing? I was exploring.
So Exposed Venom is still in the pit, so he looks like he's only doing one run. Kian coming up to the line.
Outlap.
On an outlap. Sorry about that.
Right, let's ride aboard a Keyhand. Let's see how he negotiates. I mean, first thing I would say, Millsy, debut, and he's in Q3.
It's always a good thing. Always a
Not
good
too
thing.
shabby.
Is he
Yeah.
reserve or has he got full-time seat?
He's a fourth reserve, so. Ooh. You know what I'm seeing already? This car's very floaty. It's not as planted as I've seen others. Very loose rear.
What I've come to realise is loose setups are the fastest setups on this game. But
I'm struggling. That's why I don't like it.
I'm looking forward to the next game. See how they implement floor downforce.
Yeah. Final two corners.
Because just think, we already have the mechanics in the game to have floor damage. So if we get floor damage in the next game, it's going to dramatically reduce downforce.
Keyhand with a 10.2 to go 8th place. Oh, he's full-time Ferrari now.
Oh, nice.
Is he? Keyhand. Where's Keyhand?
Must be if Hush says.
I did put Keyhand in my table of results somewhere, and now I've lost him.
I need to message him and ask him how we say his name, because I feel like we're saying it wrong. I know you can look at it and say Kihan, but I just feel like that's not what it's meant to sound like. Maybe.
Well, Keyan.
Yeah, maybe. Kian.
Okay. Oh, okay, Yahan.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I guess.
So everyone's in the pits, apart from Hudson, who's on an outlap, CW on an outlap. Exposed Venom is on a lap.
What about yours? Is yours Pazuzu or Pazuzu?
Pazuzu.
Okay. What is Pazuzu?
Look it up.
Okay. Wow, Venom.
Trust, it's nothing rude or anything like that. Nothing rude or anything
Are you
like
sure?
that. I promise. It's nothing rude.
Oh my god, there's an ad. There's an ad. Oh. There's an ad on the stream.
I've got an ad as well.
What's sake, Cornish? Ads are terrible.
Why have we all of a sudden got ads?
Cornish, turn it off, okay? We're not like the real life
Cornish.
F1 directors who've... Have you seen that, by the way, where you're like looking at the battles and they're like, oh, let's go to the crowd. Go to the very uninterested crowd.
And that's what happens every bloody season at Monaco.
Yeah. Right, Hudson on a lap at the moment. 3 minutes to go, so he's got a little bit early than others would go. Maybe he's doing a couple of laps. Storage also out early. Legends and Pigeon in the pits. See what Hudson can do. Can he find a bit more time? No, he's down on his time middle sector.
Do you want to know an interesting fact that I found out the other day? Monaco doesn't actually pay anything to be on the calendar.
Is it not?
Nope.
Oh, it's tradition, isn't it?
Yeah. They
Lots of fines.
really need to revamp that track to make it suitable for modern cars or modern race
Can you
cars.
do though?
I mean,
You can't like move the houses back. Is the problem?
I don't know. Maybe you could widen Casino Square, couldn't you? Surely, or are they like seriously squashed for space?
Yeah. No, I don't think you could.
I don't know.
It is what it is. It's Monaco. I don't think you can change it unless maybe they drive backwards. Not like
I hate Monaco.
like reverse.
I
reverse the track
really,
layout.
really wish that they take Monaco off calendar. It's probably like the boringest race of the whole season.
Oh, quirky.
Most interesting
curves
thing
too
about
much.
the Monaco weekend is qualifying.
Apart from that one race, 1996, when it rained and then like 4 people finished,
But let's be honest, who remembers that?
and 97 when Schumacher won by like a minute and a half.
True.
I mean,
remember that one.
That's the thing about Monaco though. It's like the odd few. Hang on, hold the phone. Sturridge is 2.5 tenths up on his lap. He's on for a pole lap with a minute to go. Legends is not.
Nicely through the penultimate corner, we got a Viper down.
Legends has only just left the pits.
It's coming up to the line.
Oh!
And now he's getting it out and swinging it about.
5 thousandths of a second nicks it away from Legends.
And they start calling Sturridge the hammer.
Can Legends respond? Can Pigeon respond? Can anybody respond? Apparently we need to wish Cornish luck. Beacon up to 5th. 10.7. Nice lap from the Ferrari.
9-9 in practice. But nah, Legends ain't making it. He's got 12 seconds with 2 corners to go and that straight.
Hudson, here comes Hudson. Here comes Hudson to spoil the party.
Oh, look how close!
By 3 thousandths ahead of Sturridge. But Sturridge is on another lap and he's matched his middle sector. Yeah, Legends hasn't made it.
Unlucky Legends.
You got Stone. Tornado! Tornado to pole! Where's that come from?
Is this going to be another strong weekend for the Mercedes?
Yeah. Can anybody respond for that? Where has Tornado come from that lap? What was the top 4 in the championship show?
He comes swirling in and
Pigeon.
took that P1.
Oh, because he's a Tornado. Grunty up to 6th.
Well, you
Ahead
said
of
where
Keegan.
did he come from?
Oh, Quirky invalidated again. Yeah, Tornado's on pole. This is first pole of the season. Yeah. First pole of the season. Where's this?
You deal with those
where's
types
he found
of statistics,
pace?
not me.
Where's he found pace? He found luck, actually. 2nd place in Baku and 3rd place in Belgium, and his other point scorers are 8th, 9th, and 10th several times.
Well, recently he's decided to pull up a
close.
chair and sit at the table.
That is a close top 5. Look at that. 200 separating the top 4.
What a lap tornado.
Beautiful. Great, isn't it? There's one minute you had Legends on pole, then Sturridge nicks it by 5 thousandths, then Hudson nicks it by 3 thousandths off him, and then another 8 thousandths to Tornado.
I think Tornado needs a towel to wipe that sweat from his forehead. That great lap though.
Yep. It's saying in the chat, what a lap as well. Passed it.
Right, well, I'm going for a cigarette before the start of the race. I will be back for the formation lap. I'm not leaving the mic, because my mic should reach outside.
You won't be back for the formation because somebody already up, and then I'll have to do it. I'll let you know if someone does.
Well, I'm not leaving the mic, like I said, and I'll be able to read it from the stream on my phone.
Got storage. Yeah, you can class Storage and Legends rivals now, can't you? Considering they've been in this championship fight pretty much all season.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they're both on the second row, third and fourth.
I'm surprised they haven't already been called rivals. I mean, we're like what, halfway through the season nearly? Or are we past halfway?
They have clashed before as well. They clashed at Silverstone.
Oh, classic rivals. Classic.
Unfortunately, no, because the wheels locked.
Oh, one of them.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the old side pod glitch from 2013 when you used to glue yourself to each other.
Oh god.
That happened to me
just spin on the spot.
That happened between me and I was the best at Korea in tier 6 in that XRL.
Happened to me in Nürburgring. I remember when we had Nürburgring on the calendar.
Yeah. It took so long for them to get rid of that. Wow.
Yeah. I did the best race of my life up until that point. Safety car, did the restart, and then someone lunged it on the inside. Sidepod glitched me down back to 8th. I recovered the second, but it's like cost me the win. And then it took me, because this was back in XRL, it took me another 2 years to finally get my first win in that league.
I don't think I ever actually got a win in that league.
I'm sure you did. It was 2014 one day.
I know I got loads of podiums. I never really had much success in XRL.
You and
that was like...
you and Mucker. You and Mucker in the
oh shit, yeah.
2014.
Yeah, I did then.
The Mercedes.
Yeah, I did win some races then.
Christ.
That was a good rivalry, that was.
Mucker was... I remember good old Mucker.
I wouldn't say good old Mucker.
Exactly.
It's nearly 9 o'clock, he was a dickhead.
6 minutes to 9.
Oh well, see me.
I mean, you know how much I love camo, right?
Well, I take it that you mean that sarcastically.
Sarcasm, yeah. The thing is, it can never get to Mucker level.
Oh no.
I hated him. I honestly hated him. And the stupid thing is, I remember a race actually with him in Baku. I lunged him down into turn 3 from like miles back, and it completely destroyed my race. I didn't care because I was like, I want to beat this guy.
The one race I always remember with Mucker, it reminds me of me and Eagle around France season 3 in Alfa Romeo at Malaysia. Me and Mucker were teammates, and we were just continuously stuck to each other throughout the whole race.
Oh yeah. Anyway, you're back.
No, not yet.
Okay, I'll take us through. Alright, so where's the tyres? Here we go. Straight to P16, Mr. Cornish. Here we are. At the back of the grid, what can he do? We all voted on where he could finish. Where is he going to finish? We shall see. From 16th on the grid in the soft tyres. Mr. Hobnovich also crashed in Q1. Well, Cornish didn't crash Q1. What am I talking about? Hobnovich and the Aston Martin crashed in Q1, unfortunately, so we'll never know his pace. We'll see what happens from 15th on the grid. 14th is Slytherin in the Alfa Romeo, also crashed in Q1. He's on the soft tyres. P13 for I is the best. A very unfortunate situation for him. He got disqualified in Q2 very, very wrongly. Again, he could be a lot higher than where he is, P13 in the McLaren. 12th is Horizon in the Haas, a little bit lower down than what he's used to. Normally near the front of the grid, but he's back in 12th place. 11th is Matty in the Alpha Tauri, narrowly missed out on a Q3 appearance. Now into the top 10 were those that started on their tyres. First of which is Quirky in the Williams in 10th place on the mediums. 9th is CW on the mediums in the Red Bull. Then the two Ferraris, both on soft tyres. Exposed Venom in his first race, alongside Keehan in P7. 6th is Aston Martin of Grunty in the medium tyres.
Go, Tay.
Fifth is Mr. Pigeon Munch. On the softs, very interesting, with the 4 ahead of him are mediums. He's got to make the moves early in his AlphaTauri. Right behind his championship rival, Mr. Legends, our championship leader now after Belgium. Can he retain it? Because he can very easily switch again after this race. He's 4th, alongside his championship rival Sturridge in P3 and a Williams. 2nd is Hudson. He's been so close to a win all season long. Can today be his day? Or will the day be the day for Tornado with that fantastic pole position right at the end in the Mercedes?
And I've got a big fat man fry-up coming.
Okay, fair enough. 36 laps
Here we
for
go.
the
I'll look
Dutch
from the
Grand
back.
Prix, round 13 of the season. And it's go, and it's a good start from Hudson. He's actually got a great start. He's going to take the lead off of Tornado. Tornado's giving the space to Legends on the inside and might be caught up between the 2 Mercedes nearly. But Legends has moved into 2nd place, challenging Hudson.
Oh, God.
But Hudson's going to keep the lead. But they all go into the loop for the first time. Sturridge stays in 4th place. We've got Pigeon on the soft tyres. Oh, there's a Ferrari off. Exposed Venom in his first race.
No.
Has gone all the way down to the back. It's got no front wing. And that's what happens on the first lap. And there's a Red Bull off as well. There's CW.
No.
Been clipped. He's got no damage either.
Oh, that's alright then. God, CW, chin up.
He's the best with a stunning start in the McLaren, up 5 spaces. And Pigeon is not making the progress that he wants to do. He's even been passed by the Aston Martin of Grunt, who is right up his gearbox into the chicane. But there's no room to make a manoeuvre.
Cornish up to 12th.
Great start for the Orange Papaya McLarens. Ice the best up to 8th. Go on, Ice.
These McLaren boys
start
are
from him.
on it. Oh, we got a spinner. Who's that? Horizon, unfortunately. No, don't stay in the middle of the track, mate.
Oh,
Warm
Pigeon
tyres, warm
edging
tyres.
close to Grunty.
Warm tyres. Oh, he's got wing damage as well.
Yeah, Horizon. Oh, Cornish is in the pits as well. Oh,
Cornish in the pits as
Oh,
well.
key.
Oh, where did he pick up that?
so me as a key and got nudged Pigeon right through the loop. And Pigeon's had a very, very rough start to this race. He's on soft tyres, needs to make progress. He's lost 3 positions. He's now been passed by Eyes. He's now made 6th place in a lap and a half.
Yep.
You're right.
I must drop my drink then.
I just realised that Eyes the Best is also on the soft tyres. He's on fresh soft tyres compared to Pigeon behind, who's already used a couple of laps.
Oh, another yellow flag at CW again. Any damage?
Cornish on the hard tyres. Good luck, Cornish.
Yeah, I know.
Hard tyres around here are awful. Yeah, you do not want to touch them, but he's at the back.
Pigeon all over the back of Eyes.
Not close enough to make a move.
They're all a little bit
DRS
spread
enabled.
out.
Yeah, Sturridge and Legends close
Oh!
to one another.
Legends almost lost it coming through turn 2, 3, whichever one it is. Nice
Yeah, he's desperate to
catch.
keep up with Hudson. Is Tornado doing a little bit of a protection for Mr. Legends, do you reckon?
Maybe.
It's his actual pace. He's already dropped almost 2 seconds behind his
It
teammate.
looks like he keeps losing the rear end. I've been on him for like half a lap. His setup seems a bit skittish. But he also
Yeah,
could
it's
be
not-
trying to look after his teammate.
Oh, deep into the chicane. This is frustrating for Sturridge as well, because you must see his teammate running away. Oh, Eyes the Best. What's happened to Eyes the Best? Oh, he's been clipped. He's got
Cornish is
front wing
out.
damage. Cornish is out. Hard tyres.
Oh,
Oh, that's a
no,
massive
he's
crash.
clipped the inside. He's clipped the inside curb after turn 7. You know, on the
Sturridge
kink.
got by Tornado. Yeah. Virtual set. How's that a virtual?
Side by side with Matty and Kian through turn 1. And Pigeon is...
Oh, there we go.
Okay, safety car.
Full safety car.
No,
At least we get a little reset.
No eyes, he's gone on hards as well. Does that mean I win? Oh, it's like 4 anyway. I don't win the prediction.
Yeah, I don't think anybody does. I don't think there was a. Oh no, there was an option. There was an option to save DNF within the first 10. So if you
I
did
said
that, well
first
done.
lap. Damn.
Yeah, so did I.
I thought it said last 10. Jesus. Oh well. Unlucky Cornish.
Key thing here, Millsy. Sturridge managed to get by Tornado just before the safety car was called into turn 1. Very important move, because I do feel Tornado was kind of holding back a little bit. All Legends. No one, I don't think anybody would pit apart from maybe Ian, Pigeon, and Slytherin.
I don't even think
get rid
it's
of those
worth.
softs.
I don't think it's worth pitting now. I think those softs still got a lot of life.
Get rid of the soft tyres.
I mean, people are taking 15, 16 laps. Well, you need to take 15 laps to get the mediums to the end, I think. That's what they did last night. So they've still got...
Oh, Legends pits!
What's going on?
What's he doing?
Soft...
Hard tyres!
Oh, that's a call and a half. Oh, Grundy speed in the pit lane.
Easy to do that at this track. It's not a...
Yeah, very easy.
Hards as well.
Well,
I
mean, if they're all going to go on
Am I missing
hards,
something here?
I don't know. Maybe there's rain later on the race.
I don't know.
Because I don't think they can take him to the end.
I would say this, Millsy. Gives up big trap position, especially for Legends, because he was second. He was up there with the leaders.
Track position's everything here. I can remember season 3, we had a late safety car and I was on hards. And I held off soft runners. That's how bad it is around here to overtake. So hard.
Muddy Biscuit said, yeah. It's not a very long pit lane either. Yeah, it's an interesting one because, yeah, especially the fact when all those around him, like Hudson, Sturridge...
How long is the pit stop around here? If you can figure that out for us.
I think it's like 15, 16 seconds. It's not long at all.
Oh, is it that fast? Like,
You think as well, like, he's championship leader going into this, Millsy. Like, I've never been championship leader, I don't think. But I thought if you were championship leader, you would keep an eye on those around you.
I suppose,
you wouldn't make...
I think his mentality is if he pits now and goes on to hards, I think he's thinking he can take these to the end, so now he doesn't have to pit. Maybe.
Yeah, but the pace
he
would
be
lose. Yeah. All I'm saying is it's a bold strategy.
Definitely.
Considering the situation he's in.
Without a doubt.
Like, I understand, no offense to Grunty and Slytherin, I understand why they've done it. Because they're not in it. Yeah, what they got to lose. Legends has got a lot to lose. 15 seconds according for Muddy. Yeah, Cornish, that went very well, actually. It was very, very well. Best race of the season for you. Is that sarcasm? It is.
He has won a race.
Yeah, but you know who else won a race? Once. Maldonado.
True.
Not that I'm comparing Cornish to Maldonado, but the pitchfork's down.
It was Maldonado's fault.
Yeah. He's a fascinating story, Maldonado, isn't he? Winning the Spanish Grand Prix like brilliantly, and then
I'll never forget.
Failed.
I'll never forget Grosjean spinning it back on the safety car. Was it Maldonado he blamed it on?
No, Ericsson.
Yeah, that was
Maldonado was long gone by then.
And then was nowhere near him.
Alright, here we go. Storage on the back of Hudson. When is Hudson gonna go? Around about now, maybe? Trying to catch Storage off guard. Oh, look. Storage is doing the whole Max thing.
Ooh.
Oh, what away we go.
Oh, Quirky, you don't do that, mate.
What's happened?
I think Quirky went to warm his tires up and went straight into the side of Hobo.
Oh dear, it's all bunched up everyone as well.
Yeah.
Tornado's looking at stowage.
Okay,
Horizon is out.
Oh, it's getting tough. Oh,
What happened there? What?
someone tapped the rear end of Legends and almost spun him at turn 1. It's... Yeah.
Oh, Legends got caught up in this as well. He's still in 11th place.
Yeah. I'm
As,
on board with him.
Matty is, I would have said let Pigeon go through, because obviously Pigeon is on the other strategy. What on earth was that restart? As Keehan, that's a massive lunge on Tornado, and Tornado's been very, very ruffled. That was a very unorthodox pass by Keehan, and I just caught the end of it. Very rough. Lunged it from, like, into that double right hander in the middle sector. Right in the middle of that.
Nice.
Jeez.
These hards look like they're a very big handful.
Mm-hmm.
Legends are slipping and sliding. Well, that's how it looks
He's
anyway.
right in the middle of everything as well.
Yeah. Well,
Still baffles me.
I mean, this... I think he was expecting this. I mean,
There he is. Back in 10th place. What a shame for Horizon as well in the house. Just got caught up in the end of that mess. CW is also now heading into the pit lane. Miles back as well, although it's still only on lap 8, so we still could have many, many more virtual safety cars and proper safety cars towards the end. Only used up one of them. 2 of them, I think, actually. We're back into the rhythm of the race. But Cornish, don't lie to Crazy Fish. You did not win. We are still racing, and you're not in it anymore.
have we had a safety car and a virtual, or was that just one?
It was a brief virtual followed by Venom and Eyes banging wheels down at the chicane. That was a bit rough. Eyes with a little bit of a gravel, and Venom's still trying to stick alongside.
Or for
Bit
12.
feisty back here.
I don't know how
Getting very feisty.
mediums. I was going to get DRS, I think. No. Next lap.
What's going on at the front? Pigeon is right behind Keehan. For 3rd place, the Keehans were very wide, very loose. This is surely the chance for Pigeon. Oh, big mistake for Keehan. So easy to outbrake yourself going into that loop left-hander. I feel Pigeon here needs to get by Keehan, and there's a flag for CW, who's having a... CW's having a god-awful race right now.
I think I've got a feeling he might call it a night.
Yeah. Miles back. DRS for Pigeon, not close enough. This DRS is practically pointless down in the chicane, unless you get alongside. Brings you closer, I guess, for turn 1. Yeah, you're right. CW in the pits. Oh, ho, ho. You're right.
I'm seeing, mate.
Okay, no worries.
Oh, 3 wide!
Defense.
3 wide in turn 1. Between Hobo, Venom and Eyes.
Getting very feisty back here. As Legends has got by Quirky. Moving into 9th. Pigeon is all over the back of Kian. Pigeon needs to get by Kian. Kian is not got the confidence in that car at all. It's just holding back. Pigeon trying to go right round the outside. He's still there, Keehan. Pigeon got pushed onto the curb, but that's a very, very bold, brave pass from Pigeon. That's fantastic. Keehan opened up the steering a little bit, pushing him onto the curb, but Pigeon is through, but he's lost so much time. He's nearly 4 seconds off the top 2, who are gone up the road. He hasn't pitted yet either, as Keehan and, well, no, Keehan pits, Tornado does not.
That's a 2-stop, that is. On to another set of softs.
Yep, being very aggressive.
Another set of softs till at 20, then going on to mediums.
Currently at the moment, if these hards are going to go to the end, Millsy, as you say, currently at the moment, the highest of that is Grunty, and then Slytherin, and then Legends. So Legends isn't even in the proper trap position if his strategy is going to work to win the race.
Must say Legends was leading that pack at one point.
Also got caught up in all that restart stuff. Which again...
Yeah, I don't even know if the hard can go to the end. I have no clue.
It's the only... I feel like it's the only reason why they would do that, though. They must know that the hards are decent enough, and their tile life will get them to the end of this race. Because why would you pit on them? Like, unless they're thinking like softs right at the end.
I completely agree with you. I mean, they might be slapping the hards on because they know there's going to be another safety car, maybe 2.
Oh, Cornish is saying hards are easy to the end from here. So there we are. So maybe that's it. Maybe they're thinking we're not going to lose too much pace. We might as well, go to the end. But again, they're going to get caught right at the end, aren't they? It's the same as last week, actually.
I mean, it's all right getting caught. It's passing, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, it's a famous thing that Amari Walker used to say.
Exactly. It's one thing to catch. It's easy to catch. It's another thing to overtake.
Yeah. Especially at a track like this, where it's basically you got turn 1, pretty much. Hudson still leads, with Sturridge less than a second behind, but cannot find a way by. Pigeon in third, he's lost so much time to Keehan that his soft tyres are pretty much going, if not gone already. Tornado in fourth, Matty right behind him in fifth. Actually might be going for a move here, Matty. This is be a massive lunge. Oh, the dive bomb lunge from Matty, and I think he's going to do it, and he does. Follows his teammate through into fourth place.
Nice move.
Very good. Oh, Ferrari round. Exit turn 1, Mr. Venom on his first race. Takes the Ferrari for a spin at the exit of turn 1. Got going, no damage, so alright. You seen this in the chat? Cornish actually told Grunty and Slytherin to do what they're doing. Take hards to the end. And they listen.
No disrespect, but I wouldn't take any advice from a man that just crashed.
Oh, big bunny hop over the curbs from Mr. Legends there, who's again stuck behind it. You feel like he has way more pace, but he can't use it. Oh, as Slytherin nearly lost it onto the curb. This might be Legends' chance. But Slytherin is all over the back of Grunty. Grunty's anyone who doesn't have DRS. Oh! Bit of an early break from Slytherin there. Legends very lucky to get away with no damage.
No. But we've all forgot Brunty's got that 5-second time penalty as well.
Ah, yeah. Which will hamper him. How far are they off behind the lead? Oh, yellow flag! May! No! Oh no, it all goes.
Slytherin me collected a bit of debris there.
Yeah. Oh,
now
May.
I would go back onto another set of mediums. We could take a set of mediums now to the end.
Oh, Matty. So Matty out, safety car number 2 of this race, and this completely changes everything. Now what do you do?
Box for a fresh set of mediums to the end of the race.
But if you're those on hard tyres,
Yeah, that's that.
would you pit?
Yeah.
Oh, Hudson! No!
For mediums.
Hudson 5-second time penalty. Ben in the pit lane. Hard tyres for Hudson as well. He's not listened to you. Yet, those that are on hards, they've pitted as well. In fact, the only one that hasn't is Eyes the Best, who's taking track position and going into second place. Splitting, importantly, Hudson and Sturridge.
Oh,
Right, so
nothing like a juicy safety car.
completely changed. Oh, well, at least Grunty served his 5-second penalty because he's dropped behind.
Quirky.
Yeah, and Slytherin and Legends.
But at least he served it.
Yeah, he served it. Lost track position though. So now, for Hudson with that 5-second penalty, this could work well for Hudson because he's got Eyes the Best, who's going for the gamble of going to the end on 10 lap hards compared to everyone else who's pitted.
I mean, yeah, Hudson should be able to pull away from Ice.
He's going to have to. With that penalty now, he's going to have to.
Yeah, and hope that I've told everyone that.
He was a complete control of this race as well. Not complete control, because again, we'll never know, Millsy, now with those guys that were on the hards, Legends, Grunty and Slytherin, whether it would have worked. That's completely flipped on its head. Evening Eastern.
I mean,
Viewers are coming in now.
I did say, they're probably going to take those to the end or until there's another safety car.
Nice stream screen. Now blurry. I don't like that. Hopefully it's not blurry for you guys.
For me, it's not blurry. For me, it's crystal clear.
Yeah.
Must be somebody, whoever's in it is.
Right, so Hudson in the lead.
Now we'll up in the safety car whilst Hobo catches up.
So you're saying everyone from here can go to the end, right?
On mediums
Yeah,
and
all
hards.
those on medium. So Hudson in the lead has that 5-second time penalty. So on the restart, he's got to absolutely floor it, and I hope Eyes the Best keeps the chasing pack behind. Oh, Sturridge! No!
No! DNF! Oh my
Safety
god!
car! Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Almost choked on my fried bread.
Oh, Sturridge, why? Under the safety car. I mean, Russell did it. And he's in a Mercedes now, but... Jeez, he was in a good place as well.
I've done the same thing when I was trying traction in the safety car, trying to warm the tyres up.
Oh, well, so now Eyes has got to hold back Pigeon. I was going to say, so Pigeon is now in a very good place because he's on the medium tyres, his highest of those on the mediums. You've got Tony, what is going on in this restart? It's all kicking off. It's all gone crazy. We're going side by side on the restart now because of how slow we're going. Is there crackling going on? Don't hear anything. Oh, see! Hudson spun it! Hudson spun it! On the Ferrari as well! Oh, it's all kicked off. Oh, he's the best leads. Hudson on the restart has completely thrown it away. Oh, and Tornado! What's going on with Tornado?
Oh no, Tornado!
What is going on?
Touched.
Oh, jeez, and it's all kicked off. It's all gone.
Oh, Tornado. Sort your head out, mate. Hot tyres.
Yeah. He was in all such a great place as well. So Ice the Best now leads with Pigeon in second, Legend in
Oh,
third,
there's someone else
Grunty
around
in
here.
fourth. What?
It's this track.
I'm losing words. I'm losing my mind right
Who's
now.
next?
What on earth
Come
has
on,
this
Ice.
restart done?
Do you know that's
Ice
not
the
the
Best
first
do this.
person I've seen spin there on the safety car restart, and it's always the...
Can he hold off these two 19 laps? Because you got Pigeon and Legends now, medium tyres.
Don't touch the grass,
Oh
guys.
dear. If you gap Grunty a little bit in all the chaos, there's the front three now, then Grunty in fourth, then it's Quirky. Obnomovich is up to sixth. Hudson, you've got to feel sorry for Hudson. Jesus Christ, on that restart. Just floored the throttle too early. It nearly did it again. Exit at turn 1. Egan did there as well, and P8 a tornado as well.
It's easily done.
Causing chaos.
I'm surprised he got no wing finish. So fair play for catching it. And he's not that far off the leaders, really.
Can you unplug and replug your mic?
Yeah,
Please?
sure.
Can you see yours is crackling a little bit? So you've got this front three now. Legends, Pigeon, all over the back of that. I feel like this is a matter of time. I feel like, look at the grip comparison. Yeah, look at the grip comparison for eyes compared to these two. They're burning ERS as well. In comes Pigeon. He's got a great drive out of the last corner. Not got DRS, so I don't think he's going to have enough room to manoeuvre. But he must be thinking of Pigeon right behind. Not Pigeon right behind. Legends right behind.
Lap.
And that'll be blitzed, I think, in a few laps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm afraid to say, Millsy, as much as I want Eyes the best to win this race, I think this is a matter of time before one, if not both of them, will pass.
I don't know, it's really hard to overtake, so I think he's got a good chance.
Oh, look at Pigeon, he's so close.
He's really harassing him, though.
Oh! He's thinking exactly what I was saying just now, Millsy. He's very much aware Legends, who nearly binned it, is right behind him.
Yeah, if he goes for a move on ice and it messes up, then that's going to be Legends through past Pigeon. Oh, ice!
Oh, he's all over the place. All this is allowing Grunty to catch in a little bit.
This is going to be ice past.
DRS. Legends got DRS as well. They're both going to pass him. In comes Legends. They're going to go for a double move, potentially. Past Eyes. Round the outside of Pigeon. Oh, if he pulls this off.
Maybe.
Oh, he's still there. Oh. Well, they both got past Eyes.
Battle resumed.
So Pigeon now leads from Legends, who's right up his gearbox. Valiant effort for Eyes the best. Held him back as far as he could, but now he's got Grunty to contend with in probably the next lap. Obnomovich as well, right behind Quirky Turtles on the hard tyres. Severin fastest lap. Severin, there's 11 drivers remaining at the moment. 16 laps to go.
I don't think we've ever actually finished a race here with a full grid. It's just one of those tracks.
No. It's so easy just to drop it at any corner.
Yeah, most corners will bite you.
Yeah, such an intricate corner, especially the way the game is with the curves and the tyre profiling.
Legends on the back of Pigeon. Well, not on the back, second back with DRS.
Severin's dropped it, set the fastest lap a lap or so ago, but now he's got no front wing and he's at the back.
That'll probably be a retirement.
Case in point. Case in point, so easy to drop it at any corner.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely key corners where you can drop it. Like turn 3, turn 7, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah.
Exit 13, 14 and 15. Yeah, nearly everywhere, actually, yeah. I didn't think it was everywhere, but after counting that, yeah, it's everywhere.
I'd say the one driver that is impressing me at the moment, that's Obnomovich. 6th place.
Mr. Hobo.
Remember this guy used to be in tier 5 like several races ago.
Yeah, what
made
was
the
his
massive
name
jump
again?
up to tier 2.
You did say this. What was his name again? His old name?
I can't remember. Yeah, Slevin's retired. We have 10 remaining. You're all scoring points as long as you finish.
Yeah. Come on, lads, no more retirements.
Still got 15 laps. Well, he's just gone halfway, actually.
I mean, if it's like this in F3, it's looking positive for me.
Grunty's moved past Eyes into P3. I just don't think Eyes has the best. Eyes has the best. Eyes has the best pace on those hards that have done 17 laps compared to mediums who've done 6.
I mean, Eyes does run no assist as well.
Oh, jeez, really?
Yeah, he runs no traction. Has done for a fair few seasons now.
Wow. So Grunty now into the podium, which would be a good result for him if he can hang it together.
I mean, these mediums won't be fresh and feeling nice at the end of the race, that's for sure. So if Eyes can stay with them, he might be able to claw back the time later on.
Well, these two, though, Pigeon ahead of Legends. What was the gap before? It's 131 to 117, I think.
I mean, Grunty is catching the top two.
Yeah, you can still see them, and that's the most important thing. As long as you can see someone, it still gives you motivation to catch them.
All the two ahead need to do is fight once, and that's Grunty in the DRS.
Yeah. I'll give you an interesting stat about Grunty this season, by the way.
What's that?
Every race he has finished, he's finished in the top 5.
What's the ratio on finishing, though?
What's the what?
The ratio of finishing.
He's had...
Oh! Keane's gone.
Oh, is that another safety car? Could be.
I don't know. It doesn't look like it.
No one near. No one nearby. I've discovered what makes a safety car now.
What's that?
If someone crashes, is if someone else then behind comes into that sector when it's yellow. Like now, for example.
Let's see.
Oh, jeez. That's a bit... right over the blind turn. Maybe not. I mean, it really should be, to be honest.
I didn't actually see where he was crashed. I'm focusing on top 3.
It was on the exit of the loop corner on the left-hander.
Grunty has caught by 2/10 the last lap, and Eyes has just fell out the DRS of Grunty, and now he's under pressure by another hard runner.
His pace actually is not
It's not too
bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
No. And now he's defending from someone on the same compound tyre. I mean, it's like half the tyre life that he has, but at least they're both on hard tyres. A little bit easier now.
Yeah, they're both not fresh mediums.
Bearing in mind, I think all Eyes wants is points, right?
I would have thought so.
Yeah.
I mean, if he wants points... no, actually, no, I won't do that.
I mean, again, if he finishes where he is, he's doubled his points tally.
Don't say that, Brundle.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't.
Don't say it.
Didn't I? Yeah.
If he crashes now, I'm not doing Consley ever again.
Yep. Oh,
I like how you agree to that very quick.
Yeah.
Come on, Eyes.
It's massive for the championship, this is.
Yeah.
With Sturridge out of the race, this is a big opportunity for whoever wins this one between these two, assuming it's one of these two, because again,
could be anyone. Might be Grunty.
Legends goes for an ill-fated move on Pigeon, take each other out, and all of a sudden Grunty wins this race. We'd be down to 7.
I mean, all it takes is one mistake. I mean, how many people have we still made mistakes tonight around this track?
And we still got plenty of time for another twist in the tail, another safety car.
Yeah. I mean, how many safety cars we have? 2 safety cars, 1 VS.
Yes, there's 3 in total. We're allowed 5, so... Obnomovich is all over the back of Quirky, but I think Pigeon is about to be passed by Legends, because Legends has been saving up the CRS. When's he going to hit it? Now he does. Pigeon's using it as well. They're both around about the same. We've still got 10 laps to go, and Again, Legends gets very close, but not close enough.
See, Pigeons didn't even go to 8th gear then.
No.
Grunty's starting to fall off the back of these two.
Obnomovich trying to go for the long way round Quirky. Oh, it gets in the slingshot. Oh, Quirky used a bit of ERS to move away. Quirky's got 12% ERS. Quirky's in a bit of trouble with 10 laps to go. He's only got 12%.
If I can remember, isn't this a track where it's really hard to get ERS back?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't this like the track where you just don't want to use it at all?
Yeah, if you're greedy, like what I think Quirky has been, it's very difficult to bring it back. Well, Eyes has done the same thing as well. He's got 16% himself.
Legends on 90% ERS.
Yeah, because he's been behind Pigeon all this time. Again, Pigeon is down to 50%. The longer this goes on, it will get to a point where Legends is just going to simply have more ERS than Pigeon.
Eyes in the pits. Ah, speaking of the pits.
You can still get points, Eyes. You can still get points. Oh wow, soft tyres. Go for fastest lap.
Oh yeah, why not? You're guaranteed finish in the top 10.
Assuming he finishes.
Yeah.
If you crash, if any of these guys crash now,
you're like Mr. Negative.
I'm just saying the rules.
If he finishes.
I'm just saying, if anyone. Obnomovich, if he manages, Quirky hit the curb a little bit. Oh, and then, what's going on here? Oh, lunge from Hudson. Inside a turn. Oh, what is that? Turn 9, I think that is.
Nice move.
Yeah, Obnomovich had to get off the brakes because Quirky made the mistake, had to brake early. I hope Obnomovich didn't get damaged because he's got a lot of understeer there. But either way, Hudson is up into 5th. As Pigeon, again, has been attacked by Legends. This time he feels like he needs to defend.
Hudson on the move around the outside of Quirky.
All the way around the outside. Oh, whoa.
Jeez! Oh, Quirky's gone.
Oh, Quirky's out. Is that gonna be one?
Oh, safety car.
Oh, goodness it is.
Touch yourself. Everyone's going to be in for softs. Everyone will be in for softs now. Well, they should be.
Oh, that got messy.
That was a bit. That was. I mean, from what I saw of that, Quirky could have left a bit more space, and that wasn't, in my opinion, Hudson's fault. But I'm not sure.
That was unnecessary and messy. That was.
Yeah.
Very unnecessary and messy.
I think Quirky actually caught the slides and then slid again.
Small thing. You say everyone pit for softs. Is someone going to gamble and stay out?
There probably will be somebody that stays out, but...
Say for example, if you're a Grunty and you saw the top 2 pit, would you stay out?
No.
Like, for example, they do.
No, because of the age of the tyres, but it looks like Grunty...
yeah, pits as well, yeah. Anyone going to try it?
No.
Hudson pits as well.
Sauce. I think it'd be silly not to...
Hudson's going to remove his 5-second time penalty.
Very true. I can remove his 5-second time penalty as well if he wants.
If he pits.
Yeah, he's pitting. He's only going to drop.
He's got space.
He's only going to drop behind Mr. Hobo, and he slows down to 20 miles an hour, just to make sure.
Oh, that's the delta, yeah. So he'll move back up into 5th. Behind Hudson. So we reset. 8 of us left.
We can have
7 laps to go.
Car as well if we really want to.
Oh god, if he ever all kicks off another restart. Jeez.
I mean, come on, there's only 8 left. 50% of the grid. 50% of the grid will crash. I mean, if I'm being completely honest, I don't even know what to ask the podium people because I can't remember the race. It's just carnage.
Mm.
People off left, right, and centre. Some good battling at the front.
I've got a few things. But yeah, same. I'm struggling to remember absolutely everything. I think in terms of like mentally, in terms of morale, what this win could do for like either Pigeon or Legends in terms of championship, right?
I mean, even Grunty. I mean, Grunty's in third. Nobody's got any penalties left. O's and Venomid still need to catch up.
Another lap of safety car.
Yeah. I mean, anyone can win this. Still. At least top 8.
I have a feeling I think this may have saved Pigeon a little bit, as long as he's able to keep Legends behind, because before that safety car, in terms of ERS percentage, he was less than Legends.
Yeah.
It would have got to a point where Pigeon was just run out of ERS and Legends would have got him down in turn 1. Now, because of the safety car, everyone's going to be back to 100%. It basically be flat out to the end.
Yeah, basically.
Don't even worry about ERS now.
I mean, what? We're only going to have 6 laps after this one. So, these should be qualifying laps, really, for being honest.
I never understand why drivers weave to warm up their tyres in the middle of a corner.
Extra load on the tyres.
We've already seen what happens when you do.
None of these drivers need to weave at all. Because I can guarantee now, these tyres will go from being cool to quite roasty pretty damn quick. It's just excessive wear. But saying that, tyre wear's not really going to be an issue now, so weave all you want.
Safe to go in this lap. By the way, a warning count for Cornish. Legend has 2, Legends has 1, and Grunty has none.
Ooh, and who's lagging? Someone just ghosted for lorries.
I think Hudson. What's going on with Hudson? Hudson's dropped down to 7th.
I think he lagged back.
Really is weird seeing an 8-car grid. Anyway,
Pigeon
restart. When is Bill?
Oh, careful, Legends.
Watch a bottle of Hobnomovich, who's just staying still. There we go. Pigeon is gone. A side by side between Hudson and Eyes the Best and Tornadoes right behind Obnomovich. Grunty's right behind Legends. As we restart now. Tornado up the inside. Edging through. Yep. Back ahead of Obnomovich. And Hudson's got Eyes. The leaders remain the same. 5 laps to go. Who's going to win this one?
This is going to be at least it's not been a rough. They're still all close together, but there's only 8 left, so you would have thought so.
Imagine if there was an F1 race like this, where there was just 8 drivers left.
Surely it must have happened. What about Spa that 1 year when half the grid crashed at the first corner?
Yeah, that was 97. We haven't had that for like a good 20 years. No,
we need
15,
something like that
15
again.
20 years. We do.
Just for the entertainment value.
Utter chaos is what we need. When was Grunty's last podium? I'm sure he's had a podium.
He won not long ago. He won at Hungary. He won at
France. No, Grunty.
Oh, Grunty, sorry.
Cornish one. Legends right on the outside. Oh, Pigeon going for the lead. He's going to go right round the outside, and I think he's going to do it. Still side by side.
Round the outside.
Oh, he lost it. Oh, what happened?
Pigeon's just lost it. He's fuming.
No.
He's not moving. Oh, Hudson's gone as well.
Hudson. Oh, no, safety car. Oh, and all of a sudden Pigeon is like, okay, I'll keep going.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, for God.
I'll just keep going now. So this is going to be a 2-lap shootout. 7 finishes, if that's the last of the DNS.
Oh, my God. Hudson on the end of the loop? What happened to the cameraman? There we go.
That's
So we have a
easily done.
Mercedes, an Aston, a Mercedes, and an Aston in the top 4 now. I's the best in 5th. Exposed Venom, who, by the way, in his first race, he's probably thinking.
But Hudson needs to be noted down. Doesn't he get points? Because he's done 75% of the race.
Muddy's in the chat. He'll know. Does Hudson get points?
I think he does. I think he qualifies, don't he? Or is that if they're only DC? I'm not too sure. It's very rare this happens.
17 years ago. 2005 USA doesn't count, Muddy, unfortunately. Because that was just stupid. You don't know that? 05 USA, Indianapolis.
Oh,
Tire debacle.
No, I can't.
Oh,
it's 90%
the story of that. The story
I'm
of that.
I'm sure 32 out of 36 is 90% easy.
Yeah. If he's shown as plus however many laps at the end of the race, then he gets points. What is that? 05 USA. Basically the worst day in F1 because it was Michelin Bridgestone. You need to because it's ridiculous. Michelin Bridgestone were the 2 tyre compounds back then.
Yeah, I remember that.
You had 3 teams on Michelin's and the other on Bridgestone.
So when are we going to have something like that back again? We need a tyre war like we used to.
Might have been the other way around. Anyway, so one tyre company, might have been Michelin. Michelin basically brought a tyre that was quick around Indianapolis, but was unreliable because of the bank turns. Like here in Netherlands, right? Bridgestone bought a conservative tyre, knowing about the dangers of the bank curbs, basically.
Yeah. Just saying, I did say that it would be nice if we got a safe car. Yeah. Sorry, Karen.
In practice, there was a crash for one of the Toyotas, Ralf Schumacher, similar to the crash he had the year before, in which he was unfortunately injured for a few races. He was fine for this one, but it then sparked like a huge thing about the Michelin tyres not lasting. And all those teams running Michelin's, which, as I said, it was all but 3 teams.
Did they boycott the race?
They tried to.
Yeah, I think I remember some of that.
They tried to. What they tried to do was run the race as a non-championship event, add a chicane to slow all the cars down, because basically they messed up.
Oh, yeah.
The tyres wouldn't have lasted the whole distance and it would have been stupidly dangerous. It was anyway.
The last time I remember something like that was Silverstone, when all those tyres kept failing. The year that
but
Hamilton won the race with 3 tyres.
This one was even more stupid because like that one in Silverstone, that happened as it happened, and it was kind of difficult to recover because it was there. Incoming Grunty sending it into turn 1. Yeah, we've got to get ready for this restart here. But yeah, look it up, Millsy, because it's...
So,
it ended up being...
2-lap shootout. Place your bets.
Yeah.
Any more DNS?
Basically, it ended up being, right, the 2 Ferraris, the 2 Minardis, and the 2 Jordans taking the grid. All the rest went into the pits and basically said, yeah, we're not doing this.
Oh, wow.
In front of a packed Indianapolis, which is thousands and thousands of fans.
That's a big middle finger to F1, that is.
Basically. Anyway, what's going to happen on this restart? 2 laps to go.
I'm watching from Pigeon. I mean, I can't see P1 back here from P7, but
no.
Yeah, I just see him. Get my binoculars out.
Oh, they're still weaving. He's still weaving. When is he going to go? Now he goes. Now he's caught Grunty off guard, but look at the pack behind.
It's like a pack of hyenas. Whoa! Okay, that's Pigeon with damage.
Eyes and Venom. Tornado going past Grunty. Oh, he gets clipped. Oh, causes chaos. Right behind Venom's now into the podium. With Pigeon back up to 4th.
Oh no, someone else has gone. Eyes has gone.
Eyes has gone, yeah.
I don't know
Eyes
what
has left.
happened
Why
there.
Eyes has left? Don't tell me you've just left the session.
I don't know what happened there. I came onto Tornado sideways.
Obnomovich lunging it on Pigeon. I think Pigeon might have a little bit of wing damage. Yes, he
Yes,
does.
he does. From
So
turn
he's
one.
struggling.
He went into the back of Venom.
So all of a sudden, Legends has the gap ahead of Grunty that he needs. Just over a second. Exposed Venom in his first race. He's on the podium at the moment. For Ferrari with Obnomovich in fourth. Pigeon just needs to coast it, I think, and he's gonna come home fifth. Tornado has, yeah, he has damage as well. We're all limping. We're all limping over the line. And Nice the best has left the session. My initial reaction, obviously, we'll leave it to the stewards at Tornado. Don't retire. Don't retire in the pits in the last lap. You're gonna get points for sixth. I mean,
I think it's been a very sloppy race.
yeah.
Oh, I like the best as race helmet. Nice.
Yeah. But Legends all of a sudden thought he was going to be under pressure from Grunty. In the end, Grunty actually got pressured by Tornado.
Yes, I think he did. Not to speed. I think he did spin about 3 times.
Yeah. Look at him. He's still actually pressurising Grunty for second place. But I think Grunty should have this. As we're heading to the final few corners now. What a chaotic race. What's actually ended up being as long as Legends manages to go through the bank curve for one more time. Yes, he does. And he ends up winning back-to-back races once again and fastest lap.
Go on, Grunty.
On the last lap. Grunty in second.
Oh.
Venom in his first race. Third with Hobnomovich fourth. Fantastic points for Aston. Pigeon crawls across the line to get fifth. And Tornado's trying to go for fastest lap on the... Oh no, he's actually not going to get it. Never mind. Because he pitted
continues
lap before.
His record of when he finishes in the top 5.
Yep. That's his best result this season, I think. It is.
I'll tip you to.
Yeah, and Tornado crosses the line. Of course, Eyes never rejoined. I don't know whether he left because of frustration or disconnections, but
I don't know.
where do you start with that race?
I don't know.
Where do you start with that? Well, the first thing we've got to start off with, Legends has extended this championship lead and then some. Back-to-back wins after Belgium last week.
Especially with Sturridge not finishing.
Sturridge not finishing and Pigeon crawling to 5th place. I mean, Pigeon was lucky to get 5th. I thought he was out. But Grunty in second and then Venom with his first podium in his first race.
First race. Fair play. Well done.
I don't know what has happened, to be honest. I mean, and Hudson does not get points. Hudson doesn't get points because it says DNF. Hard to say whether Eyes would, because he did technically disconnect before the end, but so technically,
so Eyes
Six finished. Six finished, and all that. There's all your DNFs as well.
I mean, it wasn't pretty.
It was fun. To say that, it was fun.
From a viewer's point of view, yeah.
You're smiling. You're smiling. So
who we got? Grunty. Who else?
Legends and Venom.
Legends and Venom, that's it.
I just did my roots every time.
Yeah, that race was hectic.
Oh mate, you have no idea.
I don't even know where to start.
From the beginning.
I
normally helps.
I can't even remember much. It was
Went
just
from the bottom, now we're here.
stop, start, stop, start.
Mm.
It was fun to watch.
It was fun to drive, to be fair.
Fair enough.
Obviously, I didn't spin, so I was alright.
Very true.
Right.
That's why it was fun for me.
Yeah, true.
Here's the man. The man who was going to
It's
win all
legends.
along, let's be honest.
You assume so much. You know what they say about assuming.
Makes an ass out of you and
They
me.
make it. Yes.
Yeah.
Is Venom gonna join? We're waiting on Queen.
That's exactly what kept going through my head every time I heard that. Heard his name.
Literally.
I just wanted to bust out and start singing that.
Alright.
I don't think he's coming.
It's his first time, maybe he was shy. But did you up, Millsy?
Well, Grunty.
Seeing as you cheered him, you might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
I was gonna
Teddy.
say, seeing as you cheered him
Grunty.
on the race, Jesus.
Hey, I am not biased when it comes to
ahead.
teams.
Go ahead.
So, Grunty,
Yes, you
P2.
are.
Did you think P2 was on the cards for today's
Oh
race?
God, no. No way, mate. No way. After watching, well, obviously participating in quality, seeing the times, there's no way I thought. And as soon as that first safety car came out and I went on hard, I was like, yeah, P2 just felt like a long shot. I was hoping for like top 5 with a couple of people crashing, but I did not expect P2.
So, as you said then, when the first safety car came out, you went from, I think it was lap 4 mediums, wasn't it, onto the hards? How did those hards feel? Because everybody that went on hards at one point spun off pretty early in the stint.
I think at the start, it was quite hard to sort of get a rhythm going with them. Because they'd sort of warm up, and then as soon as you get down the straight, they would cool down again, and they'd be down to like 80. So you had to sort of manage them quite carefully. Now I was driving so carefully on them hards, mainly because I just didn't want to spin on them.
And also, during the race, Mr. Brundley, Mr. Statistics, said that every time you finish a race, you always finish in the top 5, and you carried that on today, so well done.
Actually, a pretty good stat, to be fair, I'll say that.
It is a good stat, but I did ask him what the ratio
You're
of
welcome.
was finishing to DNS.
What about 50-50?
Was it? Okay.
It's about
1, 2,
50-50,
3,
yeah.
4,
Well, at least you're
5,
consistent.
5 DNFs out of 12 before today.
Oh, I'll take it.
So just under 50%.
Now, I think
So-
after the last couple of races not been too great, and like sort of been an instance and whatnot, sort of the last 4 or 5 weeks, it's nice to go finally finish a race, back on the podium. It's good.
Nice.
Obviously behind Legends as always.
Legends is a fast driver. And Sturridge as well, losing it under the safety car. Did you see that happen, or was he behind you at that point?
No, he was in front of me. To be fair, I was in a party with him. He was so annoyed at himself. Because
Was
obviously
he just
he was
warming
warming
up
up
his
the
tyres?
tyres. Yeah, he had
Clip
really
the
cold
grass.
tyres. Warming up, clip the grass, off he went. I've seen that happen to quite a few people in the past, to be fair. On that same straight.
So where are we next? Is it France?
Monza.
Ooh. Well, hey, I like a bit of Monza myself. Thoughts on Monza then, Grunty? Templar speed?
Gonna have some of that straight line speed in it. I think
Not
it's gonna
from
be.
me.
I think it's going to be an interesting race next week. I think it's going to be very much of the similar. Probably not crashing, but a lot more sort of battles, close running with people, things like that. So I'm hoping next week's going to be a little bit cleaner.
Yeah, so do we, to be quite honest. Do you think that you'll be as successful this weekend next weekend? Sorry, as you are this weekend, or
I hope so, mate.
for as best as you can get?
I think, I think I'm going to every race with a pinch of salt. Doing my best.
I mean, you
Yeah,
pick all the
yeah.
flavours in the world and you pick salt. Come on, man.
Go in with some pepper.
Yeah, a bit of paprika,
So I'm
a
going
bit of cinnamon.
Bit of curcumin.
I mean, why have you got to pick
What?
salt?
Was he salty?
How can you be salty? Finish second.
He said
Mate.
he's finished behind Legends most of the time, so he's obviously a little bit solid. He needs to distribute it sometimes.
Finishing 1.2 seconds behind Legend does not bother me whatsoever.
No, I call that an achievement, if I'm being honest.
I did have that incident, obviously, with Tornado, I think it was the second to last lap. But I tried to give him as much space as I could during the
What
corners.
happened? I caught it whilst he was sideways.
Yeah, I was. So I broke late for turn 1, avoiding the dive bomb from him because I know what he's like. He's a bloody maniac. But then I broke late, went sort of wide. Next thing I know, it was side by side, and then obviously going round turn 2 and 3. It's obviously quite thin and quite twisty, and he was sort of like level with me, and obviously none of us are backing out. And I gave as much space as I can, but then you've got that curb on the inside of turn 3, and I feel like I'm going to have
auto spin curb.
back. Well,
auto
bounce curb more like. That curb bounces you off, so like Legends will tell you as well. You go on that curb, you bounce off to the left, and then he's obviously hit me, and then he's spun. I've left as much space as I could. Obviously, if something gets sent in and it gets reviewed, then so be it. We'll go from there.
As head of stewards, you know the procedure.
Yeah, I don't deal with it anyway, so.
Exactly.
Thank God.
Anyway, I don't want to drag this on too long because that's Brundle's job. So congratulations on P2, and I'll pass it over to Brundle.
Thanks, pal.
Well done, Granty.
Thanks, pal. Thanks for the stat.
You're welcome. I'll big you up another day. Right, to our race winner. Back-to-back victories for the second time at this season, your 4th win of the season, Mr. Legends. What a topsy-turvy race for yourself, with safety cars that kept flipping the race on its head several different times. One of which you pitted for hard tyres, which I did question it personally, because it gave up horrendous track position that you had to your rivals. Obviously, you had a plan, so I won't question anymore. In the end, it didn't really matter because, again, safety car changed it back, and you're back in the lead, fighting Pigeon, and then safety car happened again. And eventually, you had the gap that you wanted right at the best point of the race, the last couple of laps, to take the victory. Take us through that, because that must be difficult to sort of manage that race, because as I said, it's all sorts of situations to come under.
Yeah, I mean, I knew going into the race it was going to be sort of a battle of attrition, you know. It's obviously a tricky track. It's so easy to lose the car, touch a curb spin, you know, so tricky to go side by side for a lot of the corners, so it's very easy to get into incidents and stuff like that. So I knew that I just needed to keep it, you know, on the track. I needed to keep it clean, not try anything stupid, you know. The first safety car comes out, and in my mind, I was obviously thinking back to Hungary, and I feel like this track and the strategy is similar to Hungary in a sense, and obviously Cornish ran away with it, with, you know, pitting early on, and, you know, just going to the end on the hards. So that was my thought process behind it. I immediately got kind of screwed over under the safety car restart. I don't know what exactly happened, but Quirky Turtle decided he wanted to, I don't know, him and I think it was Mr. Hobnomovich ahead of me. I don't know if it was Mr. Hobnomovich, but
we call him Mr. Hobo in the comms box.
Okay, well, I don't even know if it was him. I know it was Quirky and someone else. They had a little tangle before the restart happened, which I then had to avoid. And then I didn't know if I should just go or if I should, because obviously I overtook under the safety car when they collided. So I didn't know if I should just go or if I should give the position back, and then I ended up just waiting and giving the position back, which lost me like 4 or 5 positions. And by that time, the group of cars ahead had already gone up the road. Like I think Grunty was the one leading the pack of cars that I was in. So, and at that point it was already, you know, such a big gap, and the DRS was already gone, and it would have been so hard to catch. My plan was to just sit behind, stay in DRS, and have the pit stop advantage, pretty much. just like what Cornish had around Hungary. But that kind of ruined it. And then yeah, as you said, more safety cars coming out. So many unfortunate, things occurred. Sturridge losing it under the safety car, like I did at Spain. I don't know what happened to JJ Hudson, but even Tornado under one of the safety after the restart going into turn one. I think it was Sliver and me touched the inside curve, turn one span, and Tornado just couldn't avoid it. I was lucky enough to just go around the outside, but just so many people just so like unlucky, just wrong place, wrong time, or just just didn't have the luck on their side. So I was fortunate in that aspect, but it's really like just isn't the way I want to win a race. I mean, 7 people at the very end, it just is. It's not great. I'd rather it had like me and Pigeon and JJ and Sturridge and Tornado and just all these other and Grunty and all these people battling at the front. But yeah, all these safety cars. To be honest, it was one of the worst F2 races I've probably been in terms of just shenanigans. So
I'll second that.
Like I won the race, but it's not really a victory I'm ecstatic about. So
regardless, take a massive leap in terms of your championship aspirations, because obviously of the unfortunate Sturridge and even Pigeon having his troubles as well, coming home in 5th. Takes I think it got up to over 30 points now. If the maths is obviously barring any penalties and so on. Going into Italy, as you said, yeah, maybe we can have the battles at the front, as you mentioned, with the Hudsons, the Sturridge, the Pigeons, the Grunties as well. Yes, as mentioned, you as well. Yay.
Don't forget Grunty.
Get involved. Yeah, forget Cornish get involved. Let's have everyone involved. Let's have a 20-car DRS train
now
for the
you're just
entire
dreaming.
race.
Yeah, calm down,
I'm
mate.
dreaming.
Yeah,
right.
calm down.
Maybe we can get the battles. We return to Monza. It's a weird one, Legends, I think, for me, personally, because it feels like a new track. Because we didn't race it last season, and it's going to be weird to go there. Let's hope we have a good race there.
yeah, I mean, hopefully, right? That's the plan. It's a better track for racing. I mean, it's a lot of long straights. It'll probably be a DRS train, maybe. I don't know, but it's a much easier track than Zandvoort. I mean, it still has its little quirks, like some of the curves now send you to the moon, or the sky. It's so easy to use it.
The second chicane is pretty bad as well.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I mean, I just hope it's a better race. Like I said, it's finishing a race with seven cars with so many incidents. It's just not how I want to win a race. So I'd much rather be battling. I mean, I'm in the lead of the championship, but to be honest, I couldn't care if I was, not in the fight. I really couldn't care. So I just want to
couldn't
race.
you say though that you did fight for that? I mean, you was always in the fight
had
every lap from lap 1
yeah,
to the
but
end.
it's it's just like I was in a battle with Pigeon, but I wasn't really trying to attack him. But it was just me and Pigeon. Like there wasn't like I said, JJ Hudson, Stars, they all crashed out. Cornish obviously from the back, and then yeah, Grunty. Can't leave Grunty out.
Grunty.
No, I don't know. It's just I'd much rather have a good clean race than something
No, I
like
completely agree with you. Yeah, I completely agree with you. Anyway, congratulations on your win.
No, thank
Yep. 4th win of the season. Congrats for that. And good luck for Monza. Can you make it 3 in a row? I don't think many drivers in this league have actually done that, so see.
you.
I was just about to say, unless you're talking about the Almighty Eastern.
Almighty. But yeah, congrats on your win, and good luck for Monza next week.
Thank you.
And yeah, as he said, let's hope we can have a better race. I think this was a race for the viewers, shall we say, Millsy, in terms of the drama.
Oh, definitely.
Or the safety cars and everything going
This
around,
race
yeah.
was definitely full of entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
But as a racer, it wasn't exactly the best. As
We'll
the
get
podium.
Monza next. Be good.
I mean, Monza always brings good racing. I can't wait for Monza. So,
Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, so Monza will be next for the F2 drivers to read another chapter in this story. It's not over. By no means, no way is it over. Obviously, reminder, we do miss out Russia. We do have a week of doing something. We will be doing something that week, just not racing Russia for obvious reasons. But we will be back after that. We've still got the likes of Singapore, Japan, USA, Mexico, Brazil, Australia, and also Saudi Arabia.
whoop, whoop, whoop.
But Monza is next, and make sure you join us for that race next Monday. Also, reminder, we have more divisions this week racing if you're interested in watching that. We have the F5 division tomorrow, the F3 on the Wednesday, and then F4 will be rounding it all off on the Thursday. That's all 8 o'clock this week. Make sure you join in for that. But from all of us here, thank you, Millsy, for your company.
Pazuzu, but yeah, sure, no problem. Every week.
You're always Millsy in my eyes.
He's Ted in my eyes. You'll always be Ted.
I was only Ted for like half a season.
You will always be Ted forever.
I know.
Anyway, thank you very much for everyone else watching today, and take care as always. See you next time.
Bye.
Peace.